They had good mothers. No. It's you guys just playing for a few minutes.
Yeah, I was confused. We're going to play some Mother's Day music for you now. Piano, Kelby MacNayr on drums. I was going to say vocals, but those vocals were in my head. So, hey everyone, what's going on? Huh? Huh? Okay. All right, so what's going on is we're here at Celebrate, and we're starting, so I'm going to invite those who want to get up to please get up, because we're going to sing a lively, vibrant tune by Karen Mitchell. Could we have the first lyric slide, please? And this is a call and response, not a call and echo, so you guys have your part, and I have my part. And you guys are going to sing with Kelby. And no matter what I sing, your part is the same. Okay? We have the red part. You have the red part. That's right. And I know almost everyone here knows this, right? Celebrate. All right. Here we go. I'm out of breath already. My gosh. Okay. All right, anybody who wants to clap on the 2s and 4s, go ahead. Clap. With your hands, though. I can't do. All right, here we go. Get ready to celebrate. I celebrate my love right now. I celebrate my love.
Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate.
Yeah, you got it. Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate my love.
Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate.
Yeah. Woo. And it returns to me, multiplied abundantly. Celebrate my joy right now. I celebrate my joy.
Celebrate my joy right now. I celebrate my joy.
Celebrate my joy right now. I celebrate my joy.
Celebrate my joy right now.
Yeah, you got it.
Celebrate my joy.
Woo!
And it returns to me, multiplied abundantly. Celebration, it's across the nation. It's a love vibration. I don't have the key right. Celebrate my gift right now. I celebrate my gift. Celebrate my gift right now. I celebrate my gift. Celebrate my gift right now. I celebrate my gift. Celebrate my gift right now. I celebrate my gift. It returns to me, multiplied abundantly.
All right, everybody, go ahead and say hello to your neighbor. Winnie, could we have the next slide, please? Celebrate my kids right now. I celebrate my kids.
Celebrate my kids right now. I celebrate my kids.
Celebrate my kids right now. I celebrate my kids.
Celebrate my kids right now. I celebrate my kids.
Woo! And their love
Returns to me, multiplied abundantly.
Mom, celebrate my mom right now. I celebrate my mom.
Celebrate my mom right now. I celebrate my mom.
Celebrate my mom right now. I celebrate my mom. My mom's in the audience.
Right now, I celebrate my mom.
Woo! And her love
Returns to me, multiplied abundantly.
one more time. Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate my love.
Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate my love.
Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate my love.
Celebrate my love right now. I celebrate my love. It returns to me, multiplied abundantly.
Oh. All right. Thank you for playing along. Welcome to Celebrate Sunday, a special Mothering Sunday at Celebrate. Go ahead and sit down. I'm going to switch mics for a moment.
All right, thank you, gentlemen, for just like going on the fly there. Okay, so here we are at the Victoria Truth Center for another Celebrate Sunday, but it is a very special Sunday Because it is Mothering Sunday. Or here in the United States, in North America, we call it Mother's Day. But I really like adding the gerund there because mothering is something that we are doing all the time, whether we are actual mothers or parents or not. Because the person, the thing that we are mothering all the time, whether we're aware of it or not, is ourselves, right? So anyway, before I go on, I just want to find out, is there anyone here for the first time on a Sunday? Yes, we have Krista over here in the front. So she has been here before on a Sunday. Candle lighting. Candle lighting. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Danny has been here a couple of Sundays, but not when I've been here. And Winnie has been here before, and my mom's been here before, but I think not at the same time. So let's love them up too. All right.
And your mom's name is Krista, correct? No. I tried.
It's very close.
What is your name? Do you want to?
It's Christia. Christia. It's Christia. And it's really like it's a soft kya, kya.
But guess what?
Yeah, Krista, Christia, very similar. Oh, are you a Christia? Okay.
But she's not Christia. Okay, I tried.
All right. Whether you are Krista or Christia or Danny or Winnie or anyone who is joining us in person or online, let's love up everyone the VTC way. We love you, we appreciate you, and we're so glad you're here. Oh my gosh, Charlene! No, Charlene's been here before. For a second. Whoo! Okay. Yeah, Charlene, you're like right in the middle of the front there. Like we have an esteemed guest from Unity Vancouver Island with us today. Esteemed. Anyway, okay. Next slide, please. So where is it that we are doing all of this celebrating, all of this loving up, all of this remembering that love is the only thing going on, and because it's the only thing going on, everyone and everything is that? We are gathered on Lekwungen territorial land, and we are coming together in the shared spirit of harmony, respect, and love. And so what a blessing and gift and privilege it is to be able to live and breathe and work and play and co-create together on these sacred lands that have been stewarded and revered so beautifully, so intentionally for so long. May our community uphold this legacy of care and interconnectedness that the Lekwungen peoples have and continue to embody in all that we learn and manifest here. Haichka. All right, so next we are moving into our reflective tune, and this is a total mashup. When I was in Nashville, switching mics. When I was in Nashville at the end of the first day, I think I talked about this, maybe not, there was a song circle. And Kate Northrup, who put on the Relax Money Live event, had no idea what it was going to be, but she had experienced some music by Tarzan K, who was the song circle facilitator at another event that both of them were at. This experience, which I want to bring to VTC, was so profound, so powerful, so moving. It was Tarzan and her two co-facilitators teaching us different types of songs, splitting people into groups, doing harmonies, doing rounds, doing African rhythms, doing different things. It was so incredible. And at one point, there was this song, actually it was just this chant that we sang. Could we have the first slide, please, Winnie? And this was it. I'm not alone. I'm not alone, I'm not alone, I'm not alone, I'm not alone. And we just sang it over and over and over again. And at one point, people were invited to come into the circle to receive love. And I was one of the first people to step in, and within seconds was bawling. It was so incredibly moving. And what an amazing way to process and integrate and metabolize, some very jargony words, all the stuff that we had learned throughout that day. And what a beautiful way to get into our bodies by using our voices to connect with each other and with Source, Spirit, God, the love that we are. So, Carl, could I have my first note, please? So I'm just going to teach it, and I just want you guys to come in, and then I'll signal when you guys, gents, are going to come in, okay?
not alone. I'm 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 not alone. I imagine a world full of love and light. Conversations are easy and beauty surrounds. Expression is welcome and hands are held. Saying hi, bringing joy as we go around. You're not alone. 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 Bring your light, bring your joy, bring your laughter and gifts, bring your love and your magic, your power, your worth. Let's imagine a world where we care and grow as we nurture each other and our Mother Earth. We're not alone. 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 We are not alone. We are never, ever, ever alone. For there is that one incredible, divine, energetic flow, the essence of everyone and everything, that is always weaving and winding its way in, through, and as us all, that is the very essence and inception of all that is. And so, as we open our hearts to this knowing, to this truth, we realize that we are forever interconnected and divinely intertwingled with each other, with Source, with infinite possibilities. And so as we continue to crack our hearts as widely open as they can go, knowing that they can always open more widely, what a gift and a blessing it is to be in community, to be reminded that I am not alone, you are not alone, and we are never alone, for we are always one. And so as we move through today's Celebrate, what a gift it is to be together, to celebrate, to love, to co-create in this incredible, amazing opportunity called Here and Now. And so as we focus our attention on the love that we are, the love that everyone and everything is, the love that is expressing itself and fulfilling itself in, through, around, and as all, I know, with so much joy in my heart, and so I simply release my word as law, knowing that every single moment of today's Mothering Sunday, Celebrate Sunday, is pure, essential love expressing. So with deep gratitude, with so much reverence for life and living, I release, I let go, and I bask in this beautiful, divine, mothering flow as together we affirm, and so it is. Conversations are easy and beauty surrounds. Expression is welcome and hands are held. Saying hi, bringing joy as we go around. I'm not alone, not alone. And gifts, bring your love and your magic, your power, your worth. Bring your world where we care and grow as we nurture each other and our Mother Earth. You're not alone. 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 We're 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 not alone. So I'm going to ask everyone, to just stay in that space for just a few moments longer. Maybe put a hand on your heart and bring into your mind's eye and into your heart someone you love, someone you know could do with some affirmative prayers, some spiritual support. And as you bring that person in, whatever it is that they're going through, knowing that that is all handled, that that is all taken care of, let's allow ourselves to focus on only the wholeness, allness, and wellness of that individual. And as each of us is focusing on wholeness, allness, and wellness on our person, our being, then we are knowing that that intentional affirmative prayer, that attention to energy that is honed, is amplified in community. And so we are knowing wholeness, allness, and wellness for everyone, including ourselves. So I invite everyone to receive a gentle cleansing breath in and release as you gently open your eyes. Look around the room. Feel your body in your seat. Thank you, Winnie. And thank you, everyone, for your consciousness and your presence, and for my mom making me cry. But anyway, the other reason that that song is special is because those lyrics are adapted from a poem from one of our members, Bonnie Stone. And I'm going to read part of that poem during my talk. And so there was the chorus from the tune, the original tune by Ali Halpert. And then there were the adapted lyrics from the, it's not lyrics for a poem, words, from Bonnie's poem. And then just this, extra special thing that was made for VTC. So thank you for being a part of that. Yes, there you go. Yes, yes, and Bonnie's poem is called A World. Okay, so we are now in the month of relatability. And relatability is the fourth of our 4 pillars on the VTC Values Compass. And this is the one that is in the West. And it is the thing that makes us special. It is the thing that is unique, that makes us different from all the other communities, whether they're new thought, whether they're not, whether they're anything else. But this is what people resonate with when they come here. This is what connects us and makes us relatable so that we can actually build community together, so that we can have deeper relationships with each other. And the affirmation, or the statement to go with this theme is, we welcome and inspire community with enthusiasm and joy. And so because this is the first time that we're bringing this into our community when I'm here, then you can stay seated, that's fine, but I'm going to invite us all to really tune into this affirmation and see what's happening for you. What's alive for you as you read this? Is it meaningful? Is it of value? Can you connect with it? Is there something that's inspiring to you to maybe like be more of? Whatever it is that's happening for you, all of it's okay, right? But what I'd like to do is I would like to declare this together, okay? However enthusiastically or softly, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you, okay? So just take a moment, tune in. And then, with an open heart and big superhero chest, let's declare together. We welcome and inspire community with enthusiasm and joy. Thank you. And what I have to say is, when I started singing, I'm not alone, and people started joining in, and you started joining hands and connecting, oh my gosh, I just had a Toy Story 3 moment. Who saw Toy Story 3? At the end, the thing, when they're like in that like burning incinerator going down, and then they're all like holding hands and, oh. Yes, okay, so the kind of doom that they were maybe expecting is not what was happening here, but the fact that people were just like connecting with each other. That's what this is about. That's what building community is about. That's what being in community with each other is about. So thank you. And normally I would ask for 1 or 2 shares right now, but we have this special esteemed guest from Unity Vancouver Island who's going to offer something towards the end. So I want to save some time and make sure we have time for that. So I'm going to invite us all to lean into this affirmation, to open up to that 4th pillar of relatability, and just open up to how is that informing our lives for the next few weeks, okay? And then next week, you can share something, okay? Anyway, next slide, please. Okay, so that actually means that we are moving into my talk. So gentlemen, if you want to take a seat, please feel free. You don't have to stay on the stage, no music for a while. So I just mentioned that part of those lyrics in that a world where I'm not alone were adapted from this poem that Bonnie Stone wrote called A World. And Bonnie is a poet. She has scribblers and journals full of poetry, and sometime last year, I think, we had just a quick conversation, sort of fleeting, about, hey, could we maybe incorporate some of her poetry into, some songs? And as Kelby and I are thinking about the songs for the month every single time for Celebrate and for Elevate, then sometimes we're like, oh man, we should just write some music, which has happened, right? Like Kelby's written a few songs, I've written a few songs, we're kind of going back and forth on stuff together. And so Bonnie was really wanting to like contribute in this way. And so she offered this poem called A World. And this is her poem. I imagine a world that we go around and compliment everyone we come across. We see the gifts they carry and celebrate them, spreading our light and magic for all to see. Conversations are easy and everyone says hi as you go by. Someone's always willing to lend a hand to those that ask or require one. A world where you can be expressed in every moment. A world where you can bring your joy, your light. A world where beauty surrounds. A world where everyone takes care of Mother Earth. A world where everyone takes care of each other. And to me, that just felt like this is so in tune with relatability. And then I had to sit with, how does this poem become a song? And then that whole mashup just kind of happened one day, which was great. So I look forward to the day that Bonnie can actually hear this, because she works on Sunday, so she can't be here on a Sunday, but it is being recorded. So Bonnie, thank you for that inspiration. So the reason that I also wanted to read this today is because it is Mother's Day, or as they say in the UK, Mothering Sunday. And like I said, I really like adding the gerund there because it's action. It's a verb. It's not just, celebrating nouns of certain people that did certain things and, are called a mother. There is this mothering energy in all of us. It's there all the time, whether we're male or female, whether we are a mother, we are not, whether we're a parent, whether we're not. This energy is always, always there. And so what is ours to do is to recognize that and then to nurture it. Because when we were little and we were growing up, if we had the good fortune to have an amazing mom, I did, then we were nurtured, then we were taken care of, we were supported, we were encouraged, we were inspired, we were empowered, right? And then as we grew up and we found our way and started stepping out of our comfort zone and started testing the boundaries and whatever, then that sort of, inspiring and empowering, it shifted to us having to do it for ourselves. Now, for those people who didn't have the good fortune to be blessed with an amazing mom, then your experience might have been a little bit different. And even if you did, as an adult, as you go through all the things you're going through, you might have a different experience. And so what I want to encourage all of us to remember is that what we teach in New Thought is that there is only one thing going on. And whether you call it God, whether you call it spirit, whether you call it source, the quantum field, creativity, energy, whatever it is that works for you, this is the thing that we are here to champion. This is the thing that we are not just here to remember, we are here to live it, to be it, to express as it, to embody it more fully every moment of every day. Not just for those around us, but especially and firstly and most importantly for ourselves. Because if we don't acknowledge who and what we are first, how can we possibly, truly, genuinely recognize it in anyone else? Okay? However, sometimes it takes a mirror, right? It takes a mirror for us to be reminded of who and what we truly are. Because sometimes life doesn't feel so great, right? It's not all sunshines and rainbows all the time. And even when we're aware, even when we have our practices, even when we have our rock solid perspectives that are leading us through life in really affirming and positive ways, we still go through stuff, right? Stuff happens. Now, on a metaphysical level, and we can argue about this another time if you want, we choose everything. We call in every single experience because everything is energy. Everything is frequency. Everything is vibration. So whatever level of consciousness we're vibrating at, we're going to attract all sorts of experiences and opportunities that are at that same level, right? So when we are down in the dumps, when we are feeling angry, when we are feeling fearful, when we are feeling hopeless, when we are feeling like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, or overwhelmed, then chances are we're going to be finding more things to get fearful and angry and overwhelmed and anxious about, to reinforce the fact that, like, oh my God, I don't feel so great, life is going to hell in a handbasket. And in the same way, when we shift our attention to something positive, when we express gratitude, when we express appreciation, when we connect deeply, and it could be something as simple as right now, thank you for leaving that door open because I'm seeing the beautiful green tree outside the front doors and just seeing nature, which is not separate from us. Nature is just another aspect of love expressing because there's only one thing going on, right? But for me, seeing a tree, seeing a flower, I put these flower arrangements together for you guys today to make it pretty. That shifts my consciousness. That shifts my vibration and frequency and opens me up to remembering I am love, I am spirit, I am source, I am God, and so is everyone and everything else, no matter how they're showing up in the moment. So Bonnie's poem is very much about imagining a world. And when we use our imagination, we have an experience. And so her poem is an invitation for us to use our imagination in positive, life-affirming ways and to really focus on what it is we want, what kind of life we want to live, what kind of life we want to have, what kind of relationships we want to cultivate. A world where expression is welcome, a world where hands are held, a world where beauty surrounds, a world. We are creating our world every single moment of every single day. And whether we're in community or not, each of us is having our own individual experience. And so sometimes, this is part of the reason we come together in community, it takes that mirror. It takes that mirror to sit next to someone to be reminded that even if you're feeling, you are love. Because you wouldn't recognize something in someone else that didn't exist in you already. And so we focus on that love. We pay attention to that love. We choose that love again and again and again, even when we might get pulled in a different direction, even when we're feeling like we're in a different direction. We know, okay, I am love, and as love, I can navigate all of this. And so no matter what your experience was growing up, whether you had a mother, whether you didn't, whether you had the kind of mother that you would prefer or whether you didn't, I am here to congratulate you because the experience you had was exactly the one you were meant to have. And now you get to choose what to do going forward. And when you choose to live life in spite of whatever happened in the past, then you get to consciously choose. You get to choose with awareness, with intention, love, love, love. And the more you choose love, the more you feel it. The more you feel it, the more you recognize it around you. The more you recognize it around you, the more love seems to pop up everywhere, raising your frequency and then honestly raising the frequency of others around. So it is our job to focus on love, to focus on kindness, to focus on compassion, to focus on beauty, because these are the things that connect us with everyone and everything in beautiful, positive, life-affirming ways, that connect us with nature and remind us that really, no matter how it looks, there's only one thing going on. Now, I also want to read a poem from this book, Elemental Magic, by Sarah Rogers. And it's a book of poetry that I was given a few years back for my birthday. And there is this beautiful poem in here called Daughter's Prayer. Now, if you, or when you hear little girls, I mean, you're going to hear little girls, but you can just think of yourself, add your own name in there, okay? Daughter's Prayer. Little girls, remember to be kind in the face of another's fear. They may not have been taught the beauty of the heart. Little girls, remember, your voice is powerful. Never lose it. Keep it close. One day, it may have a soul. Little girls, sometimes doing the right thing will not be easy. Never fear your light, my loves. It will illuminate your path of uncertainty. Little girls, be a friend, the best one you can. Your friendship will teach you more about life than anything. Learn from them. Little girls, wonder in possibility, for your imagination will lift your wings. Think about the good stuff so your wings may carry you to good places and good people. Little girls, make mistakes, learn, be wiser. Little girls, tune into the callings of the soul, listen and follow your heart. This is part of a poem that Sarah wrote for her daughters. And when I hear all of these things here, all of these invitations, these are invitations that we can be given by other people, including our mothers. These are invitations that can come externally time and time and time and time and time again. But until we hear these invitations, until we accept these invitations and accept them from within for ourselves, regardless of what kind of relationships we have, regardless of what kind of experiences are going on around us, then that's when we really get to live what this entire poem is about. And so this is just another way of saying we can either choose to get wrapped up in all the stuff that is going on around us, and then we can start blaming and we can start shaming and we can start spiraling down this negative rabbit hole, or we can still experience all of this stuff, but as the love we are, knowing that we are such incredible, amazing, powerful, profound beings, that we are infinitely more creative and resilient and powerful and imaginative than anything we could ever experience, than anything that we could ever think, believe, or feel. And so the title of my talk today is The ultimate mothering, loving yourself. So wherever you are on your journey right now, regardless of your relationship with your mother, a mothering figure in your life, you as a mother to someone else, because I know there are people here who have children, I'm one of them. The most important thing you can do is love yourself. The most important thing you can do is take all of these invitations in this poem and accept them and choose them for yourself again and again and again. And so what I'm going to do for the last two stanzas, instead of saying little girls, I'm just going to encourage us all to just think, my love. All right? My love. Mommy is just a woman who has seen a few more moons, whose heart has broke a few more times, who has more laugh lines, sun freckles, and tear stains. As your mother, you are my greatest expression of love. My love. Go out into this world by loving yourself and everything in it. Love is the only thing that is infinite and never runs out, but it is the most needed and starved for. And here's the kicker. Open your heart so it may feed the heartbeat of humanity. Kind of got goosebumps right there. So in the end, this poem and Bonnie's poem are both beautiful invitations for us to not just remember who we are, but to live who and what we are. And whether you call it love, God, source, spirit, the quantum field, energy, creativity, it really doesn't matter. It is ours to show up as genuinely and authentically as possible, because when we do, then we connect with that genuineness and authenticity in everyone and everything around us. And that's when we create a world where beauty surrounds, where people are connecting more, where everyone lends a helping hand, all of the stuff that Bonnie was saying. And so no matter how we were mothered, cared for, or nurtured, it is ours to mother, care for, and nurture ourselves. And we do this so that we can go out into this world loving ourselves and everything in it. And as we do, we open our hearts more fully so that they may feed the heartbeat of everyone and everything around us. Thank you, and so it is. So now is the time for conscious connection, and now is the time if you would like to nibble on the little treats that are on your tables. Those are little mocha banana muffins with some mocha frosting on top. They are gluten-free, and they are dairy-free, in case anyone is wondering. There are eggs in them, okay? But this is also an opportunity for about 10 minutes, if you would like to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you would like to connect with 2 or 3 or 4 people, to just gather around a table, around some seats, and just talk about what it is that's coming up for you right now. And I will ding the meditation bowl when it's time to come back. Thank you. 3-minute warning, 3-minute warning. All right, everyone. Thank you for your wonderful conversations, for your conscious connecting. I'm going to invite you to come on back. Yay, you're welcome. There's more on the back table. There weren't quite as many people here as I thought there were going to be today, so help yourself to a second one if you didn't get one. Thank you. So before I go into announcements, as people are coming back, but you don't have far to go because you're all around tables, the You Are Beautiful blessing box is coming around. And so I'm going to start with the front table here. Actually, Blenda, start here, and then you pass it along to Charlene, and you know what to do. So this is, if you are here for the first time or this wasn't a part of it, take an affirmation or blessing for yourself from the box, add it to your collection, start a collection, and then pass the box to your neighbor and make sure that the box is closed so that they can see the message that they are beautiful too. Thank you. All right, and as that is going around, just letting you know that prayer is one of the things that we do here, affirmative prayer. And so if you or someone you know is in need of some affirmative prayer, then there is a little butterfly box on the blue table in the back there with some forms in front of it. Just fill out the form, put it in the little prayer box, and those go to our VTC prayer team. You can also, at any time, email prayers@victoriatruthcenter.org, and those come to me and then go to the prayer team. Next, if any prayer requests go into there, they are being brought into the healing circle that is happening today from 12:15 to 1 p.m. in the counseling room. So if you don't have immediate Mother's Day plans afterwards, then I invite you to come down to that healing circle because it's an incredibly powerful 45 minutes as we move energy for specific purpose. And our purpose is to know the wholeness, allness, and wellness of everyone requesting prayer. If you want to know about any VTC events, Leslie, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Like you're dancing around. Any VTC events, then please go to the website to the events page, and you can click on any of the events there and get all of the information. If you have your phone handy, you can also scan the QR code there. It will take you to that events page. And otherwise, let's keep moving through the slides, please. We relaunched Elevate. Bye, ladies. Thank you for coming. Nice meeting you. We relaunched Elevate on Thursday last week, and it was incredible. Winnie was there, and I think that might be it. And Kelby and I were there. Oh, John was there, right, John was there. And oh my gosh, we have a different vibe, we have a different flow. It's a bit more of a salon style feel to it. There's a lot more music. And one of my favorite things was that we are now doing live music with the meditation. So we streamed the meditation for the first time. And one of our longtime viewers of Elevate and Celebrate wrote that night just saying how delighted they were and how thankful that that meditation was now online and that it was awesome. So yeah, and the other big thing is that we are following a book for the next 6 to 8 weeks, and our very first book is The Alchemist. So if you're interested, come on Thursday evening for an hour and a half. It's also a way to support our musician friends, our jazz musician friends, while Herman's is closed for the next 3 to 6 months. All right. Every third Saturday of the month, 90 transformational breathwork right here with yours truly. If you are interested in moving trauma that is trapped in the psyche or in the body in just a matter of a couple of hours, intentional breathwork is a phenomenal way to do it. Every journey is unique, and you do it through these super cool headphones where a whole bunch of different things are happening at the same time to support you as you breathe and release. Okay. So now I'm just going to invite everyone to check in with how you're feeling and just tune into whatever it is that is going on for you as you feel, you know, are you feeling a bit more loved up? Are you feeling a bit more connected? How are people feeling right now? I see smiles, I hear clapping, I see nodding, I see prayer hands. All right, for those who are online and don't know what's happening in the room. Anyway, now is an opportunity for us to lean into whatever it is that we're feeling, knowing that it comes from a place, like in that poem, that never runs out, that never runs dry. Love is infinite, and it means we get to share. So as we share spirit, as we share the love that we are, then please, when the bowl comes around to you, the abundance bowl, just spend a few moments with it and set an intention. An intention for abundance, an intention for prosperity, an intention for the evolution of spirit for yourself and our community. All right? I'm putting in mine. And I think they have a slide.
Oh, is there a slide up for everybody to see online?
Don't the people online have a slide? Yes, they do. Yes, they have a slide. I just saw the guys. Okay. So the Abundance Bowl, thank you, everyone, for your presence today. There would be no Celebrate without you. Thank you. All right, and so now we're actually going to have some more music. And if you would like to sing along, please do. This is one that I think most people know.
One, two, three.
We've just changed one word. Instead of I send, I share. I share my love over the mountains. I share my love over the sea. I share my love over the heavens, and it returns to me. I share my joy over the mountains. I
I share my power over the mountains. I share my power over the sea. I share my power into the heavens, and it returns to me.
Closing my eyes, I know that love is all there is. It is infinite. It is the infinite power that is in everything, everywhere. And I am blessed to be part of this love. I take it into me, and I know that it is my sacred power. It is there right within me, and I give this power openly and with joy in every place that I go and to everyone I greet. And in this way, I open the heartbeat of the world, making it a better place to live. For this, I know that the universe is with me, and I give thanks, knowing it is so, and the Victoria Truth Center is part of this. And so it is, and so it is.
I share my peace over the mountains. I share my peace over the sea. I share my peace into the heavens, and it returns to me. I share my love over the mountains. I share my love over the sea. I share my love over the heavens, and it returns to me. And it returns to me. And it returns to me.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, well, now it is my pleasure to welcome our esteemed guest to the front, Ms. Charlene Simpson from Unity Vancouver Island, who is going to tell us all about this incredible event that a bunch of us have signed up for already, called New Thought Merriment, Saturday, May 23rd, so people online can hear too.
Okay, so Saturday, May 23rd, Unity Vancouver Island is inviting all New Thought organizations in Victoria to come and join us at the Grace Lutheran Church at 1273 Fort Street. At that time, we're going to have a talent show, which all of the different communities have signed up for. And so I am doing the programming for that, and Reverend Patricia, who is our new reverend for our area. We finally have a minister after like years and years and years. So we're very happy about that. And so she's going to do the emceeing of the talent show. And on the other side, we have food. We always love the food. It's got to be about the food. So, and then it's going to be potluck. And so there'll be people there to make sure that the potluck dishes get on the tables and everybody's happy. So I see on the schedule here that so this is new to me. So I'm glad this is pointed out. But the potluck starts at 6, and then the talent show starts at 7. Well, we'll see how that goes. We're flying by the seat of our pants, and we're happy to do all that stuff. So here's our list, and I will go over it. Oh my goodness, great participation. We love it. So thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you. Yeah, it'll just go on to win. So the last person, and the last thing I think I've booked so far is a sing-along. So we're going to have a little sing-along at the very end. You'll know it's over when you hear the sing-along. That's it. Thank you. Okay, so there's... No, come a bit early. Come like 1:45 or something like that. And there's parking at Grace. If you go up the little hill, there's parking all along the back there and along the sides. There's also parking across the street at the school. And they have agreed that we can park there whenever we want. Is that Central School? Yes. I think, isn't that what, yes. I don't know the name. Yeah. The school. Yes. So anyway, and there's road parking too. But I'm thinking if anyone has handicaps or that would like less walking, park up behind the church and alongside the church. But if you are able, then park at the school. Okay? Thank you.
All right, and we do have this list. I know a lot of us have already signed up for it, but if you haven't, then please, if you are considering coming, sign up for it, and there is room to say that you're going to volunteer or that you want to perform in the talent show. All right? Okay, fantastic. Thank you. If you want to look at that, Charlene. Woo! All right. Excellent. Thank you. All right, we really need to get this cord untangled. Okay, fantastic. That is it. Next slide, please. So, for all of the moms in the room, for all of us who are moms, for everyone who's online, for everyone who couldn't be here for today for whatever reason, let's love up our mom. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your commitment to us. All right. Okay, so that is our Mothering Sunday, Celebrate Sunday. We're going to close out with Higher Frequency by Ginger Coyle, who was at the concert last summer. Okay, just a handful. All right, but Winnie, you heard it on Wednesday, so you have an idea of how it goes. So I'm going to invite everybody to stand on up if you can, because this is a rockin' tune. Don't try to sing the purple lyrics. There's a whole bunch of them. If you want to have at it, go ahead, but there's a whole bunch of them. But when it shifts to the red ones, please join in, okay? All right.
1, 2.
Oh, sorry, I need my note. Because it starts right away.
I'll count us up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Everybody's waiting on a revolution they've developed from illusion. I think first it's gonna take a revelation, shift their minds and consciously awaken to positivity. Human beings should be full of love and light and inner peace. Vibrate to a higher frequency, higher, higher, higher. I was young, I looked for love in empty places, got myself into some situations. Now I've grown, I know my past does not define me, and all the love I could ever need is here inside me. Just so long for me to see. It was waiting here for me. The love and light, the inner peace. Vibrate to a higher frequency, higher, higher, higher. Walk the earth in search of every explanation, but be aware of your own creation. responsibility for your conditions, and don't forget the power of your own volition. There is joy just as there is pain. They are one and the same. It's a choice you choose to make. Vibrate to a higher frequency. All right, everyone, bless your neighbor for the week, unless you're coming down for the healing circle. I'm going to invite everyone to come on back. You have another part to sing now. All right. Oh, pictures are being taken. It's Mother's Day. All right, come on back. Take a look at the screen. And we're going to sing together. All right, here we go. I am love. I am light. I am inner peace. You are love. You are light. You are inner peace. Lyrics, Winnie, lyrics. We are love. We are light. We are inner peace. Be the love. Be the light. Be the inner peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Higher, 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 Be the love, be the light, be the inner peace. Mr. Karel Roessingh on piano, Kelby MacNayr on vocals and drums, the VTC Community Choir in the seats. Thank you to Danny and to Glenn on tech. Thank you to Winnie, who is greeter extraordinaire today. Thank you to Charlene for coming from Unity to tell us all about New Thought Merriment. And thank you to everyone who showed up today, in person, online. We would not have Celebrate without you. So we love you, we appreciate you, we are so glad you're here. Happy Mother's Day, and we'll see you next week, or for the Healing Circle. Thank you, Lesia. Thank you. Thank you. All right, gentlemen.